This video will show you how LiveAction can save network administrators time and money compared to conventional command line practices. In this situation, a rogue switch has been added to the network, taking over the role of a root bridge, which can cause hours of network downtime in addition to network administrator head-scratching and frustration. LiveAction will challenge the command line in a spanning tree protocol troubleshooting task to isolate the problem and identify the rogue switch. Let the race begin. To troubleshoot this issue, the LiveAction GUI displays a root bridge on a per VLAN basis. In just a few clicks, you are able to determine which switch is a root bridge for a particular VLAN without even visiting the command line. The root bridge is depicted by a bold blue circle. Once the rogue switch has been added to the network and has taken over the role of root bridge, LiveAction instantly captures the switchover and alerts the user of this change on the STP topology. LiveAction will start seeing changes in port state. This will be depicted by the loss of the blue root bridge circle in addition to an arrow pointing off toward the newly elected root bridge. Once LiveAction identifies the rogue switch uplink, the network administrator would then go into the CLI to disable it as the root bridge. With the traditional command line, this incident would go unreported, which is a serious network issue that would affect the Layer 2 switching path and would take hours, if not days, to solve. Before any troubleshooting can even begin, on the command line, the network administrator would need to manually issue show spanning VLAN commands on each individual device to see what the spanning tree root bridge is. This information is critical for us to identify and isolate the problem. In LiveAction, once the rogue switch is disabled, and after the STP algorithm recomputes, the LiveAction STP topology will capture the change of the root bridge back to its original state. This is depicted by the reappearance of the blue circle and the disappearance of the arrow pointing off the grid. It took less than 2 minutes to identify, address, resolve, and verify this rogue switch issue thanks to LiveAction's real-time STP topology visualizations, while it would take the conventional command line hours or days to complete the same task.